well, I want to have a multi-million-dollar portfolio. It's like, well, yeah, but it didn't start overnight. You started in 2005. So what is your portfolio looking like approximately today?
My portfolio is valued right now probably around 45 million or so. I've never traditionally financed a property ever. So when I got my first house, I actually had no money and no job. But the bank gave me 100% finance home. And because in 2008, I went back to the bank and said, hey, I want to buy another house. And they said, well, guidelines have changed. You actually need a down payment. You need income. You need all these things that I didn't have. And so I started, just kind of going back in my mind, like, what else can I do? And I knew there was the private money, which I knew nobody with money. Hard money. I had met a hard money lender, but I wasn't comfortable asking for money because I hadn't really done a lot at that point. And then I remember reading about seller financing. And so everything I bought 09 to 13 was all no money down seller financing. And we can go into that if you'd like, but I do think there's going to be a lot of opportunities with seller financing. But again, to this day, I had never traditionally financed a property. And I actually feel fortunate. Like, a big turning point for me was going back to the bank and the bank saying, hey, you don't qualify for a loan. And I'm saying, hey, but I have these 3 houses. I've made payments every month on time. They're like, yeah, we don't care. You actually need income and a down payment, right? And so that was a big turning point because I think it's easy for people to get stuck and be like, oh, they said no. The bank said no. Or this house fell through. Or they got bidded up and I didn't buy it and then they stopped, right? And I think if you really want to be financially free and you want real estate to be that path, you can't stop just because someone says no or just because the market shifts. I mean, the market shifts all the time. I mean, interest rates are going to change and prices are going to change and there's going to be up markets and down markets. But if you want it bad enough, you do find a way. And for me, finding that way was, going into seller financing and financing my properties unconventionally and untraditionally than how typically you would.